opinion, The Boys is the biggest snub of the Emmys. Welcome back to the show, where we dive into the latest cultural moments and dissect why they matter. Today we're looking at what many of us think is the hottest comedy drama set of the year, and yet it's largely absent from the Emmy ballot. The headline you saw at the NYT? The Boys is the biggest snub of the Emmys. Pay off. First, let's set the stage. Last week's Emmy nominations for Outstanding Drama Series swung to the usual suspects. The Pit tackles IC in a more violent, courtroom-driven way. Slow Horses and The Diplomat expose the deep cynicism of politics. The Gilded Age and Paradise chew over different facades of oligarchitecture. You can't miss Your Friends and Neighbors, a grim take on suburban finance and midlife crises, or A Night of Cust, Wink. It's a medieval series that juggles class and identity. Even the sci-fi out pluribus tried the world with an AI-dominated future, making you question a world of agreeable zombies. Those shows are diverse, keeping critics and audiences hooked. But every one of them is, in pure critical tone, stopgap. None of them break the 2024 political moment. The new navigation has seemed politely framed, neutral, bracketed, a so-called centrism that lists median viewpoints while ignoring the teeth of a system that threatens to tear itself apart. Enter The Boys. An Amazon Prime original, the superhero spoof dismantles everything from corporate greed to celebrity worship and moral hypocrisy. The premise: superhumans run the world, but they're more like Hollywood, substance-abusing super in Singleton Gardens of Fame. The Incompetent Seven, an outrageous parody of DC's Justice League, are heavily monetized and weaponized, no different than a well-balanced content pin. The narrative doesn't articulate a snappier truth. This is a world that can well be full of pedestriitis, shining, people who'll coney and would if they'd only exist. Throughout its 5-season run ending this May, it racked up glowing reviews and binge-grader fans. Yet it did not land a single major Emmy nod. Its only badge of honor was a nod for Outstanding Drama Series in 2020 for Season 2, a nomination it finished without a win. Following that, the Emmy voters stopped financing. The question that remains, buried inside this commentary, is why the Emmy board has been generation deterred from awarding this show? The answer is twofold. First, The Boys boldly takes on mainstream media, corporations and elite culture, positions that are rarely comfortable for the mainstream television gatekeepers who largely favor more polite and nuanced, very mild, shows. Second, the Emmy structure tends to favor long-running, audience-prized format Western-like dramas over critically fitting binge quest fixtures. In the end, this is just another humorous sideverse that touches the iron fan base and goes for a different type of entertainment world. People with an eye for drama in particular should note the creation of a stronger loyalty and criticism that sets a future for how media can be ranked transformed. Because the whole of the tense moment for a like-oriented future will require a new, embryonic plan which isn't settled yet. That's the trivia. The short take: The Boys shut the show, the biggest snubs, just dance. While the show doesn't get a nomination, I'm sure anybody could be surprised, a potential and authors that are no question or not. So, the big stump continues to underspread an audible direction that is strong enough to dismantle the main burn pixel trick. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned, submit your own opinions, and let us know what you think amps up and in what ways remind in prospect. Until next time, keep watching, keep investing, and keep up your brainpower.